everyone, a very warm welcome to the session. This is Sweta, your English Master Teacher at Vedantu. Welcome to the one-shot revision series, and the chapter that we are going to deal with today is The Adventures of Toto by Ruskin Bond. So that's the chapter that we are going to deal with, and I hope everyone is ready because this is a very interesting chapter and a chapter which it's worth reading, and it's very enjoyable as well at the same time. And from the point of view of your exam, it's also very scoring. All you have to understand is the kind of adventures. All you have to know about in this chapter is the adventures of Toto, as the name itself suggests, right? So how many of you are pet lovers, or are animal lovers here? So let's quickly check who are the students present with us now. So animal lovers would definitely love to read the Adventures of Toto. So how many of you are animal lovers? Hi, let's motivate Vanshu. Ishan is saying me. Okay, Ranjit, Sanchita, Thakur, Pragna, Ankit, Kritika, Vinesh, Ishan, Ashutosh, Ranjit. Very well done. Okay. Ninth खत्म हो गया nostalgia. Oh, that's great, Sharanya Srivastav. And lovely Maurya, technical mobile. Okay, Jay Shri Das. Okay, guys. So, Ruskin Bond. How many of you love to read the stories of Ruskin Bond? Ruskin Bond is a great story writer. He's especially famous for his short stories, and his art of narration, his art of. You will be also reading one story of Ruskin Bond in grade 10. Okay, so he is a master storyteller. So this is a little bit about Ruskin Bond's background. He is an Indian author of British descent, and he lives with his adopted family in Missouri. Okay, and he is specially famous for his children's literature. He was also awarded the Sahitya Academy Award in 1992 for his novel. What was his novel? Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra. That was his novel, which was awarded with the Sahitya Academy Award. Also, he received the Padma Shri Award and Padma Bhushan Award in 1999 and 2004 respectively. So this is all about Ruskin Bond. So how many of you like Ruskin Bond stories? And if there is any story that you have read written by Ruskin Bond, please let me know in the chat box now. Hi Hitesh, hi Mary, hi Yatendra, hi Pragna. Hi Vashisht. Hello Ankit, Dipanshi, Mruni, Gaurav, Menka. Good afternoon. Wow. Yes, absolutely, Kim. You are correct. So now we would be entering into the amazing, adventures of Toto, who is a monkey. You all must already know, right? So let's enter into the, okay, so let's enter into the story, and let's know and enjoy reading the adventures of Toto and all his notorious activities. So this is a humorous and adventurous story of a naughty monkey named Toto. So at the very beginning of the story, we come to know that this Toto is a very naughty monkey, and that is why, just like a naughty child, we definitely enjoy watching the activities of a naughty child. Similarly, the activities of Toto, which is a naughty monkey, Toto is a naughty monkey, that is going to be a source of amusement for the readers, right? So definitely we would be all enjoying ourselves when we would be reading about the activities of Toto. The writer's grandfather brought the monkey from a Tonga driver. So the narrator, his grandfather had bought this monkey. And the pranks played by Toto, as I told you, he was a notorious creature, and he liked to play a lot of pranks. That has been narrated in an interesting way, And that is the beauty of storytelling. And since Ruskin Bond is a master storyteller, so definitely we would be enjoying ourselves, and we would also sometimes burst out laughing when we come across the wonderful and amazing activities of this naughty monkey called Toto. So that all of these makes the story a must read, right? Good afternoon, Deepak, Deepanshi, Aditya, Akshat, Foodie Queen. Hi, welcome to the session. Hi, Mruni. Okay, now what are the themes of the story? So when we would be entering into the summary part, summarizing the story, and this would be very beneficial for your last minute revision. So when while reading the story, we need to keep in mind certain themes. First of all, the title of the story is Adventures of Toto, and Toto is a monkey, right? So of course the monkey forms the central character, or Toto forms the central character, and the entire story revolves around his adventures and his activities, right? So the story is based on the experiences of people who keep animals as pets. How many of you have pets as animals? I mean, sorry, how many of you have animals at your home? How many of you have pets at your home? Anybody? So those of you who have pets at your home would be able to relate a lot with this story. So how many of you? Are thank you, Bruni. Dipanshi says she has. Okay, Pragna, Immortal Gaming. Hi, Harshika. Thank you so much, Harshika. Deepak, Foodie Queen. You have a pet cat. Diagram Hub. Hi, Fi. I also have a lot of cats in my home. Hi, Ritika. You don't have, but you like pet. Okay, very good, very good. That's great. So, animal lovers, give me a quick high five. Okay, so, and the third point is a very, very important point. That is the experience of having a wild animal as a pet. So, please note that monkeys are not pets, right? Dogs, cats, these are domestic animals, but monkeys aren't. They are wild animals. So, when we try to restrict their activities, see, wild animals are free, right? They like to roam in jungles. They like to, they have all of their activities in jungles. So when we restrict their activities, when we bring them home, what happens is we try to tame wild animals. Then what is the side effect of that? That is very well portrayed in this particular story. And definitely we have a human animal relationship. We have, this theme as well. So now we would be beginning with the story. Are we ready to start off with the story, guys? Okay. Yes, Imanshu, I have given you a shout out. Okay, Sushma. Sushma has given me a high five. बिल्ली कब दिखाओगे? Okay, I'll try to show. Beta, see, it's very difficult to control animals and bringing them in a class. That's almost next to impossible. Especially in a live class, that's very difficult. You will see what adventures, what activities this Toto performs. Same with the case of cats also, right? I mean, any animals, they don't like to be controlled, right? They want to be free, and therefore bringing them in the class is a very challenging task, right? Okay, so guys, if you are enjoying the sessions, if you want to join us further and gain 100% knowledge and 100% marks, you need to click on the link given in the description box and pinned comment, and you could avail unlimited live classes with fun and high level quizzes. So in our platform, guys, in our YouTube sessions, we can provide you with limited classes, live classes, right? It's not always possible to come live, but in our platform, we have solved this problem, and we give you unlimited live classes with fun and high level quiz questions. So no more waiting for the Menti session, because in every question, after every question almost, in every session you have high level quiz questions. Plus you could compete with the students throughout the world, and you have a lot of exposure. that is going to benefit you, because very soon you're going to step into the competitive world. So it's going to train you from the very beginning. Plus, interactive replays with live quizzes and leaderboards. So even the replays, guys, are not boring. That's very interactive. Even there you have quiz questions, and leaderboard is going to be shown at the end of each and every class, whether it is a replay or it is a live class. So that is super amazing, because that gives you an idea of where you stand. It's going to show you your overall class rank and earn points. So complete analysis of your performance. Plus, you could download all the notes at the end of the session, and doubts are going to be solved then and there. So no more piling up of your doubts. Your doubts are going to be catered to then and there with the help of our superb class teachers, who will be sitting there in the class and solving, taking care of all the doubts that you have. Plus, at the end of each session, we have assignments. You have to solve those assignments, which will help you understand how much you have grasped the content. Quality tests we conduct. We also give you the performance report, and that helps you in the long run, not just for your board exam, but also in the long run. Plus, micro courses are chapter-wise courses and crash courses. These are all free, okay, for competitive exams, and we try to fill up the gap that comes in the process of education with these kind of courses, which are absolutely free. You do not have to pay anything for these. So all of this, guys, in a very, very, very reasonable amount. So what you need to do is just visit the link in the description box and pin comment. Use the coupon code SWR Pro. And guys, coupon code में discount आप देख सकते हो. It's 2070 only for a month. That too, per class price is just 10.35. Just imagine. And then if you take the full year plan, guys, only 10.31 per class. So 749.1 is the amount that you need to pay after applying the coupon code. So that's giving you a great discount for the full year. Full year, guys, we are there with you, guiding you with the best. Okay? So this is, all of you were asking about the Vedantu Pro subscription batch. When are the batches starting? So here you go, guys. Grade 9th, CBSE 12th April, grade 10th, 12th April, crash course already started. Okay? Then we have that the same for ICC and Maharashtra board. Okay, guys? Okay, so now all of confusions are, I hope they are all, they have been clarified. Hi, Shanta. Hi, Sanjay. Hi, Om. Acha, Ritika. Okay. Okay, guys. So now we will be entering into the story. Now this story shows. Sorry, one second. Huh. So this story shows that the narrator's grandfather was very fond of animals. So he was also an animal lover, and he had a great collection of animals in his zoo, right? So the grandfather, once he took pity when he saw Toto, he took pity, and he took pity at the condition of this poor creature, and from the Tonga driver he bought Toto for 5 rupees. Okay? Hi Nidhi, hi Jagriti. Now Toto's arrival in the house was kept a secret from grandmother, because grandmother was very, she was very annoyed. I mean, she did not like grandfather always bringing home pets one after the other, because grandfather was so fond of animals that he always used to bring one or the other animal in his home, and this kind of disturbed the grandmother. So the grandfather knew this, and therefore the narrator and his grandfather kept Toto as a secret away from his grandmother. So could you relate to this? Let's say आपके घर में आपको, let's say you want to keep a pet, right? But your someone from your family is not agreeing to it. Maybe your father or your mother. Okay. So what do? Have you ever done something like that? Kept a pet animal hidden from your father or mother or any of the members of your family? अरे बेटा मनस्विनी, आई एम नॉट इग्नोरिंग यू. हाय कुलदीप. तो कभी किसी ने किया है ऐसा काम? जल्दी से बताओ. हाय दिव्यांका, जल्दी बताओ. नो, नो वन. ओके, यू पीपल आर वेरी गुड girls, very good girls and very good boys. Huh? You have experienced, Nandita. Okay, please share your experience with us. Now, this is the description of Toto, who was a very pretty monkey, but he was very noisy and disturbing. Now, it was a very pretty monkey. The description of the monkey is clearly given in your text. तो उसको देख लेना एक बार, ठीक है? And also but at the same time he was very noisy. तो आप जानते हो monkeys are very notorious because they are wild animals. उनको घर पे रखना बहुत बड़ी परेशानी है. It's challenging task, right? And we will soon see how it becomes even more difficult for the grandfather. Now from here starts the journey of Toto and the adventures of Toto, as the title suggests. क्या हुआ था एक बार? Once he was to accompany his grandfather to Saharanpur and he was put in a canvas bag. क्या किया उसने? He popped his head out from the bag and came in the notice of the ticket collector. And poor grandfather, he had to, बेचारा वो छुपा के ले जा रहा था, but the moment the ticket collector came, he suddenly popped his head out. तो बेचारा grandfather को he had to pay ₹3 as a fine, right? And then Toto was given a comfortable home in the stable. But वो क्या किया? He always troubled Nana. Nana was a donkey, right? Toto did not make friendship with Nana. What did he do instead? He started to trouble him. कैसे? ऐसे. He used to get up on Nana and he used to bite on his ears. And one day what happened? And yes, Toto used to love taking bath, right? And one day क्या हो गया? He always used to enjoy warm water in cold winter evenings, and that is how he used to take bath. And his taking bath was very elaborate, right? तो एक दिन उसने क्या किया? Do you remember this adventure? He was almost getting, burnt. He was about to get burnt क्योंकि वो जो kettle था, the water was still boiling in the kettle. Remember? My video is lagging. Hi Arushi, I don't think मेरे फोन में तो सही चल रहा है. Hi Askini beta, I think you should refresh from your end. Okay. Half boiled. Yes, it was still boiling. And he went inside that and he was about to get burnt. And who rescued him? किसने rescue किया उसको? Hi, Fatty Spear. Come on, tell me, who rescued him? जल्दी बताओ. हाँ जी, solitary dark chocolate. Of course, I do remember. But आप लोग आंसर नहीं दे रहे हो. You're just saying hi and hello. You're not giving me the answer. Yes, lovely Maurya has given me the answer. Very good. जो मुझे आंसर देगा मैं उसी का नाम लूंगी अब. Grandmother finally rescued him, right? And then the family members, because of his activities, because of his disturbing and destructive activities, they found it very difficult to adjust with him. Right? तो उसने क्या क्या किया? What were the adventures? I mean, what were the activities? Once he disturbed, एक बार वो खाना खा रहा था, and then finally he took the plate and he jumped from the window to the he was sitting in the tree and he completed his entire food while his grandmother was watching. And जल्दी से जैसे ही उसका खाना खत्म हुआ, he dropped the plate and he broke the plate. याद है? Yes, he had thrown the plate of pulao on grandmother. Yes, he had thrown the plate of pulao. Absolutely. Right? So all these different kinds of destructive activities. Now, what were the destructive activities? Could you please list some of his activities? Anybody? Could you list some of his activities? Jaldi say. Nobody is responding. Hi Deepa. सबसे पहला एक्टिविटी याद है उसका? Jaldi say, I am waiting for your answer. Otherwise, how am I going to proceed? Scratching the wallpaper. Yes, diagram hug. Absolutely correct. तो जब वो सबसे पहले आया था घर पे, he scratched the wallpaper. उसके बाद उसके grandfather का coat सब destroy कर दिया था उसने, right? Yes. अच्छा, उसके बाद what else? Then he was about to get burned. ठीक है? Then, of course, the Saharanpur incident, okay, when he popped his head. And then finally, this one, when he climbed into the tree and, with his plate full of pulao, after having the entire food, he threw the plate and he broke the plate. ठीक है, तो ऐसे क्या हो रहा था, बहुत ज्यादा नुकसान हो जा रहा था, राइट? So therefore the grandfather found it very difficult because already they were not so well to do, they could not afford so much destructions, right? So therefore he finally decided to return Toto to the Tonga driver, but he had bought Toto for 5 rupees. But जब उसने Toto को वापस दिया, how much money could he get in return? Only 3 rupees. तो बेचारे का यहाँ भी नुकसान हो गया. So guys, now let me ask you one question which you should think about. What do you understand? What is your opinion or what is your input on the buying and selling of animals? Do you support? If yes, why? Or if no, why? What is your opinion on this kind of, buying and selling of animals? क्या लगता है? What do you? जल्दी से बताओ, and then we will be entering into the character sketch. Hi Raj. Yes, fact is fear. Absolutely correct. He had thrown water on Art. Yes, that is also one of his notorious activity. सही बोला है आपने. तो जल्दी बोलो. वाटर थ्रो किया था या क्या थ्रो किया था? आई डोंट थिंक कि वाटर उसने थ्रो किया था. उसने पुलाव फेंका था, राइट? नेटवर्क इशू हो रहा है क्या? ये क्या हो रहा था? एक सेकेंड. इज माय वीडियो लैगिंग? Okay, so most of you are telling me it's not fair. Okay, Kim is saying it's not fair. My video is lagging. I think so. एक second रुकना. I think now it's okay, right? Okay, so Sikka sisters कह रही है no buying and selling of animals is disturbing. They are also क्या कह रहे हो? Okay, Deepanshi is saying not fair. Huh. Okay, so most of you are saying that buying and selling of animals, they are not fair. So if you are saying it's not fair, you have to justify. Why? Why do you think buying and selling of animals is not fair? Toto is naughty. Yes. Yes, Vanshu is absolutely correct. When we buy and sell animals, what happens is sometimes this buying and selling, sometimes the animals at a very tender age, they are separated from their mothers, right? And then they are sold somewhere else. So this is very disturbing, and this is something which we should not support rather than buying a fancy. So when we are buying or selling animals, let's say we are and when we buy and sell, buy animals, we always look for a, let's say I'm buying a dog, so I will be looking for a dog which is of a very good breed, and then I will be paying a very good price for that dog, right? So it's like, give your love, give your care to the animals who actually need, right? The street animals, है ना? So I think our love should go for the street animals, and even when we are, we are looking at animals as a trophy, right? To just show off, maybe when we are buying a dog of a good breed, paying a handsome amount for that particular animal, what is our purpose behind that? We just want to show off, है ना? So animals are taken as or looked upon as an object rather than caring for them rather than, of course, we will care, that is a different thing, but this process, this entire process is not correct, right? Because animals then become just an object to decorate our house, or an object to gratify our pleasure, which is not ethical. Don't you think so? बहुत लैग हो रहा है. अरे यार, क्यों? Why is it lagging? I don't know. अच्छा, एक सेकेंड रुकना तो. Is it okay now? Okay, so the first character that we are going to deal with from this particular story is the character of the grandfather, who was a lover of animals. So when we are talking about his animal love, talk about how he had a lot of animals in his home, right? He had a zoo, right? And he also took care of them. And then he made a decision to bring Toto home, which was not a good decision, right? He had a number of animals as pets, definitely, and he made the decision to make Toto home. And then you have to list, when you're saying that it was a bad decision, please mention the reason why. Why was it a bad decision? So mention all the destruction or destructive activities of Toto. Okay, now Toto is not, it's very difficult to tame a wild animal. So there is this issue of taming a wild animal, which has been highlighted. Okay, so keeping a wild animal or wild monkey as a pet. Okay, this is the issue that has been highlighted in this story. So please point out this issue as well in both the character sketch of the grandfather as well as the monkey, that is Toto. Because see, Toto is a wild animal, so when it is in the jungle, it is absolutely free. All of the activities of jumping, jumping from here and there, enjoying his own food, whatever he or she likes, right? It can, have its own life, free life, which is very, and of course, the space, okay, the full jungle that is there for him, right? That all of these things he is lacking when he is brought in the civilized world. So, monkeys, or for that matter, any animal is not meant for the civilized world, and there should be a distance which should be maintained between the wild life and the civilized life. So when these two come together, this is what happens, and that is exactly what has been pointed out in this story very beautifully and in a very interesting way, right? Hi Ayushi, hi Manju. Beta Manju, this is a chapter for grade 9. Okay, now we will start with the character sketch of Toto. Beta, these are just the points. You have to you have to justify or elaborate on these points with the help of the with your by giving examples from your text. That is very very important. I keep telling you this in every session, right? So when you are saying that it's a beautiful little monkey, please use the description which is given in the text. Okay? When you're saying it created a lot of mischiefs and troubles, please give examples. You can give a lot of examples starting from the first day when he tore off the grandfather's coat to the plate of pulao, which was broken, right? And then, of course, the Saharanpur wala incident. All of these examples should come in this point, right? He tore clothes, disturbed animals, right? So all of these should come in within this point. So finally, that made the grandfather sell Toto back to the Tonga driver, right? So, and yes, also mention this, that Toto had bought, grandfather had bought Toto from the Tonga driver at 5 rupees, but he had to sell it at 3 rupees, right? Because he could not afford all the destructions that he was causing in his home. Is this clear? Is this clear? Hi Nikhil, hi Saksham, hi Mohammad Arhan. Yes, beta. Grammar course. Which grammar course are you talking about, Saksham? Are you talking about the YouTube course or are you talking about the platform wala course? So then, guys, vocabulary beta, for grammar, I have already mentioned. See, I have already uploaded a video on strategies. बहुत सारे strategy videos मैंने upload किए हैं. And there I have also uploaded one video related to grammar strategy. तो उसको एक बार ध्यान से पढ़ लो. You will understand that what exactly you need to do for grammar. ठीक है? Okay. So vocabulary. Guys, please don't ignore the vocabulary part. Very, very, very important, because आपको questions आते हैं extract based and a lot of vocabulary questions are asked. Okay, so please don't forget or please don't ignore the vocabulary part. ये मैंने add इसलिए किया है ताकि आप so that you go through this. Okay, तो इसको मत skip करना इस slide को. All right, very, very important slide. Please, you have to enrich your vocabulary. Toto was mischievous. Yes. So all of his mischiefs, all of his destructive activities, we need to go through. Okay? Okay, guys. So, Bacha Party, all of you must be very much aware about board, और already 2 exams हो चुके हैं. अगला exam है on 11th April. That is again Sunday. 11th Sunday, right? Yes, Sunday को है, guys. So, are you prepared? Are you prepared? Hi Anchal, Brinda. तो किस किसने वोट एग्जाम दिया है? How many of you have already given the vote exam already? और जिसने नहीं दिया है बेटा 11th और 18th 2 एग्जाम बाकी है. This exam is not a simple exam. It is a comeback. ठीक है? And the best part is it's absolutely free. Okay, so please do register yourselves for vote. This will give you in-depth performance analysis with all India rank. Plus, you would get guaranteed scholarship. Pools है 500 crore का. So that is again something which is very exciting. Plus, you know, you have daily challenges. Apart from the main prizes, आपको daily challenges से भी आप जीत सकते हो 1 crore. And also, exciting आपके लिए ये है कि आपको chance मिल सकता है to become Vedantu CEO for a day, and also you could win a trip to NASA. तो ये देखो, you could earn V points and win daily prizes, so many amazing prizes, guys. I'm sure बहुत बच्चे ऐसे हैं यहाँ पे जिन्होंने already जो दे चुके हैं बोर्ड एग्जाम, जो daily challenges करते हैं और जो prizes भी जिनको मिला हुआ है, right? So you could win drones, telescopes, laptops, and what not. तो करना क्या है आपको? You just need to register. लिंक यहाँ दिया हुआ है. And you need to create your voter ID and choose your vote days. ठीक है? The exam format is for you for 9th graders. आपको आएगा MAT, that is mental aptitude test. 40 questions आएंगे, +4 -1 का marking scheme है. And guys, 1 hour है, that is 60 minutes. So guys, आप collect कर सकते हो V coins and you could get rewards. Plus, आप अपना खुद का squad भी बना सकते हो and you can win big. Isn't that super exciting? So, are you guys ready to give vote? जल्दी से बता दो. जल्दी से बताओ. Are you guys ready? Hi Brinda, I'm sure you are going to rock. All the best for your exam tomorrow. अरे देखो, हर्षिल को ड्रोन मिला है. That's great. Congratulations, हर्षिल. So now we would be entering into the question and answer, guys. तो अभी आपको बहुत ज़्यादा active रहना है क्लास में, and you have to give me the answers to all the questions that has been asked. ठीक है? तो जल्दी से बताओ. This is the extract that I have to read. Unfortunately, I could not accompany grandfather on that trip, but he told me about it afterwards. तो कौन से ट्रिप की बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? The trip to Saharanpur. So let's see what happens. Which are यही question था. Okay, which trip is being referred to here? Being referred to here. Okay. Uh, from Dehradun to Shimla, from Tawang to Saharanpur, from Dehradun to Saharanpur, or none of the above. तो जल्दी से बता दो which is the correct answer. Hi, King FF. Hi. Hi, Sushant. Hi, Ritika. Hello, Antima. C कह रहे हो. Absolutely correct. Very well done. So most of you have given the correct answer. Vanshu, Antima, Ravi. Hi, Naved, Nikhil, आंचल, रवि, टॉयज. वेरी वेल डन. बहुत लोगों ने सही जवाब दिया है. सो एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. From Dehradun to Saharanpur. So this was the trip that is being referred to here. And what had the grandfather? Why had the grandfather gone there? To see his friends, to collect his pension, to buy a new pet, to sell Toto. बताओ क्यों गए थे grandfather? Hi Prachi. Hi Satish. रितिका आपका नाम ले लिया बेटा. So quickly tell me guys, quickly tell me. Hi Anchal. B. Okay, most of you are saying B and that's absolutely correct. बहुत बढ़िया आपने टेक्स्ट पढ़ा है. So great job guys. बेटा टेक्स्ट पढ़ना मत भूलो. Okay, please read the text and then come to the class. Always I keep telling you. Next, why does the speaker use the expression unfortunately? This is again a part of your vocabulary. तो जल्दी से बताओ बेटा जी. B. Because, okay, let me read out the option. The speaker uses the expression because he thinks it is unfortunate to sell Toto. Because he enjoyed the company of his grandmother and he did not want to miss any chance to be with him. The speaker uses the expression because he thinks it is unfortunate to let grandfather go alone. None of the above. Okay. A and B, बच्चे confused हैं. A कह रहे हो. Most of you are saying A. Beta, the answer would be B because he enjoyed the company of his grandfather and he did not want to miss any chance to be with him. That is the speaker. यहाँ पे हम speaker की बात कर रहे हैं. ठीक है? The speaker enjoyed the company of his grandfather and he did not want to miss any chance to be with him. So the narrator or the speaker. Okay, we are talking about the narrator or the speaker. Please note. Hanji Dipanshi, correct answer. Now we would be entering into the subjective questions. The first question is for 2 marks. Alright. Why did the author's grandfather decide to buy Toto? Batao. Hi Dev. Announced your name. Khush. Hi Manju. Hi Nidhi. बेटा अभी आपको दिखा दिया था ना मैंने क्लास 9 कब स्टार्ट न्यू बैचेस कब स्टार्ट होंगे फॉर ऑल द बोर्ड्स. ओके सो जल्दी से बताओ आंसर. आई एम नॉट गेटिंग द आंसर फ्रॉम योर एंड. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर द आंसर. कम ऑन. हाय विधि. कूल बडी. जल्दी बताओ. व्हाई डिड द ऑथर्स ग्रैंडफादर डिसाइड टू बाय टोटो? हरी अप. बिकॉज ही वांटेड अ पेट. ओके. Anything else? Okay, grandfather was an animal lover and he took pity on Toto. बेटा जब मैंने डिस्कस किया था चैप्टर अभी तो बताया. Okay, so I did tell you that he was an animal lover. He also had took pity on Toto because it was kept tied to a feeding trough. Please mention this. He was kept tied to a feeding trough. Very, very, very important. Okay, that is why the grandfather was, he was sad to see this poor condition of this monkey called Toto. So Toto looked out of place. That is, he looked more than ordinary, right? So he looked out of place, and grandfather wanted to bring it to his private zoo. He had a private zoo. He had a collection of animals there. So he was very impressed. As I told you that Toto was very beautiful. So its physical appearance was very beautiful, right? So therefore it looked out of place, right? So therefore, he wanted to buy that. He wanted to. First of all, of course, it was tied up. So the grandfather's being an animal lover, he was sensitive enough to understand Toto's condition, Toto's poor condition. And next is he was beautiful as well. His physical appearance was also beautiful. Okay, and he used to shine as described in your text. So therefore, he wanted to take him into his private zoo. He was so impressed by Toto. Is this clear? Hi Sayyad. Hi Sayyad, I have taken your name. बाप रे इतना spam मत करो. Okay, next question is for 3 marks. Anji Sikka sisters. ये वाला भी आंसर दे दो. Come on. How does Toto become a problem to grandfather while going to Saharanpur? Come on. इसका भी आंसर चाहिए मुझे from you people. This also we have discussed. जल्दी से बताओ. Hi Manju. Hi Ojas. Grade 10th में आ गए. Very good. Congrats. Hi Hina. Welcome to the session. I hope you're enjoying. नैतिक भी 10th में आ गए. Great. जल्दी बताओ. Good afternoon Hina. I'm not getting the answer. चलो मैं दिखा देती हूँ. While going to Saharanpur, Toto behaved well. तो जब जा रहा था, he was well behaved. When grandfather was producing his ticket, Toto क्या किया? Suddenly poked his head out of the bag. He gave the ticket collector a wide grin. एक तो अपना सर निकाल दिया बैग से, and then he started to laugh. मतलब wide grin मतलब बहुत मुस्कुराया. Okay, so he laughed. Okay, and then the ticket collector insisted that the grandfather must buy the ticket for the pet. तो आप pet carry कर रहे हो, you have to pay for it, and that is how Toto proved to be trouble and also costly for the grandfather. Right? समझ आया? Yes, बेटा, definitely भव्या. I will do everything. बेटा जो पहले कर रही हूँ उसको तो ध्यान से कर लो. फिर सारा कुछ एक के बाद एक होगा. Okay. राइट लास्ट क्वेश्चन आज के लिए एटलीस्ट ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर दे दो. ठीक है. ग्रैंडफादर वाज अ ग्रेट लवर ऑफ एनिमल्स. डिस्क्राइब. 5 मार्क का क्वेश्चन है गाइस. कम ऑन. हाय हर्ष. Oh great Saransh, I'm so happy to see that. 97 out of 100. Great job. So the narrator's grandfather had a great liking for animals, right? He had a tortoise, pair of rabbits, tamed a squirrel, a goat, but the only animal that he lacked in his private zoo was a monkey. With the coming of Toto, his mini zoo, zoo was transformed into a real zoo. He had a variety of animals in that zoo. He brought frequently many varieties of animals. Due to this, he even faced the anger of his wife, that is the narrator's grandmother. She used to be very annoyed because every time he used to bring one animal or the other, right? And then when he bought Toto, he was very happy, okay, seeing his cleverness, because monkeys are usually very clever, right? They're also they are very clever, they're very sharp, they have good intelligence, right? So he was very fascinated by Toto. But of course, later on, we all know what happened. And also mentioned that, his taking of pity. Because why did he, the first question, take points from the first question, that why did he bring Toto, no, why did he buy Toto from the Tonga driver? Because he took pity at the poor animal being tied, right? So, because so that proves that he was sensitive towards animals, because he took pity on Toto's condition, and that made him buy Toto, right? So that is also a point that you could add when you have to justify the grandfather's love for animals. Okay, guys. Great, Yug. That's amazing. 98.5. Very well done. Very well done. बेटा बताया है क्या क्या नाम है इसका, हैप्पी हिनू फ्रॉस्टी। तो बेटा हैप्पी हिनू फ्रॉस्टी, व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज यू जस्ट नीड टू विजिट द लिंक, ठीक है, डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में और कमेंट सेक्शन में पिन किया हुआ है, उस लिंक को विजिट करो, अपना ग्रेड सिलेक्ट करो एंड देन अप्लाई द कूपन कोड SWR Pro। तो जैसे ही आप अप्लाई करते हो कूपन कोड, आपको डिस्काउंट भी मिल जाएगा। ओके, सो दैट इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ taking the subscription or enrolling yourself into the pro subscription। ठीक है बच्चा, I hope I have been able to cater to your doubts, and this is the homework question that you need to answer in the comment section. Toto was not the sort of pet we could keep for long. Explain giving examples from the text. So all of the activities, all of the क्या बोलते हैं उसको naughtiness, right? जो भी टोटो ने किया था, all his adventures, you have to basically list all of them, right? So that would serve as an that would serve as the examples to this particular answer. So I'm sure now you would be able to give me the answer in the chat, in the comment section. ठीक है ना? ठीक है? Okay. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the video amongst your friends, and don't forget to comment on the homework question. ठीक है, the homework question is very easy and it's one of the basic questions। अगर वो question कर लिया तो मतलब आपने 50% of the chapter you have already covered in that particular question, क्योंकि ये chapter ही है पूरा Adventures of Toto का। ठीक है, so if you cover all the adventures, you are almost 50% done with the chapter। समझ आ गया? Okay. No, beta, Hina, I have not forgotten your name. Okay, I have not forgotten you. Okay, guys. So thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye bye, and see you very soon in the next session. Till then, bye bye.